Let's see what's in the medicine cabinet. I shouldn't be telling you this, but you're getting extra attention from the doctors. I think that you're something special. It's almost like you've done this before. But the repetition is key to the therapy. How else are you gonna learn? You're going to be a whole new you. And that means letting go of the broken you that you used to be. Don't avoid your old memories. Face them. Hold those memories close. But you have to think of them like carbuncles. Pus-filled infections to just scrub away. It's wonderful, the progress you're making. I wish there was some way to show you how grateful I am for all the hard work you're doing. You're going to be part of the American century. You and Murkoff. The wonderful things you'll bring to the world. You're going to make history. Do you want to know why you're doing so well? All these pharmaceuticals, they're certainly a miracle, but your brain, your endocrine system, they're the greatest drugstore ever created. A gift from God that Dr. Easterman teaches us to unwrap. He says that when God gave us evolution, it wasn't just an explanation, it's a set of tools. It's a way for us to become more than we are. You haven't been complaining, have you? Can you imagine? Like somebody who would unwrap a present on Christmas morning and then write Santa a letter of complaint? Well, somebody has been complaining, and not just about the lack of sun. Dr. Easterman is such a gentle soul. The poor dear is just coming to pieces about it. Oh, sorry, you've caught me a little bit off guard. I was just thinking about you. About how if you could only try a little harder. We can't make miracles if you don't do your part. If the boys upstairs think Dr. Easterman's program isn't working, they'll take away funding and resources. And then the therapy will be less effective. It's a vicious circle. And who's going to suffer for it? You are, that's who. It's getting worse in there, isn't it? More dangerous? The more they pull from Dr. Easterman's funding, the more the experimental population gains control of the trials. There's only so much we can do from the outside. You have to commit. You have to show that the therapy works. You need to be getting better. You need to be better at getting better. Thank God you're still alive. I'm wilting out here without any sunlight, but in the trials, you have to put your entire heart and soul into this. This is a matter of life and death, not just for you, but for our culture, for the American way of life. You don't really think that all of this, all these millions of dollars were just so one individual hobo could feel better. We're trying to make the future. You can die, or you can be part of it. I've tried so hard to be polite, efficient, but sitting here all day, no windows, no sun. If I started taking pills to keep my weight down, to keep my interest up, nobody could blame me. I shouldn't bring my personal life into this, especially not in front of somebody like you. My headaches are no concern so long as my hand's steady on the syringe, right? They're just pills, just a little habit, like biting your fingernails or chewing gum. It's almost hard to recognize you now. Do you know what Easterman calls you? Children of the bomb. The first generation of the atomic age. You could... Goodness, my head is absolutely pounding. Who are you? I barely know what I'm saying. I could take one pill, couldn't I? Just one, to even me out. But I shouldn't. I feel like a robot. A vending machine in a dark, sunless room. Put a coin in and get your candy out. Do you believe in it still? Is Easterman making you better? I'm sick. And I don't want to take the pills anymore, but Easterman says they're fine. Do I trust him? You can tell me what you think. This isn't a test. Murkoff's not listening. Are the drugs making you better? Can I trust them? I shouldn't burden you. Do you want to know a secret? The Korean brainwashing was a lie. Those pilots, they were talking about a real American chemical warfare program. God, my head. The brainwashing story was just a convenient cover-up. Maybe brainwashing's not the point anymore. You should see how that German's eyes light up when they talk about side effects. Heaven's only 3 nails away. My clever spider. My little lamb. You're so close to perfect. I never understood, but now I think I might. I can barely look you in the eye. You're so wonderful. I never understood, but now I think I might.